Tyson Fury gave an interview to the Daily Star newspaper in the UK in the past couple of days. And in that interview, he says that he's actually got an injury at the moment, a back injury, which in this interview he's saying is quite bad. But he says that's not the reason that his rematch with Vladimir Klitschko is being delayed. And to quote him here, he says, "I've got a back injury. An old injury flared up when I went over to help Huey out for his fight on Saturday. I've been hurt quite badly. That's not the reason for the delay over the rematch. That's because they're messing about." He later goes on to say, "They've had so much time to organize the fight. November, December, January, February, March. 4 months already. And if you're talking about the end of June, start of July, that will be 8 months out the ring messing about. I think they think I will put on 10 stone and just let myself self-detonate. But that's not going to happen. When I get the date, I'll go straight back in the gym and start working it off. I'm not really concerned about it. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't." So Tyson Fury is ready to move on to a different opponent. But it was interesting what he said there. He thinks that this is a strategy by the Klitschko team because they know Tyson Fury puts on weight in between fights. He's done it a lot of times. And he thinks that that's what they're hoping. He's going to put on loads of weight, get out of shape, and then they're going to wait until maybe 6-7 weeks before the fight and all of a sudden announce it. Whereas all this time, Klitschko's probably been training. And I said this in a video, I think last week or the week before, that this is my opinion too. I think that Klitschko is deliberately dragging out this fight. And I think right now, Vladimir Klitschko is in full-blown training. He's probably sparring right now, right? I don't have inside information on that, but that's my opinion. I think he's probably sparring and in full-blown training at the moment. He's probably going to have a big, 16-week camp or something, and then hopefully, and hope that Tyson Fury only has a 6-week camp. And I've mentioned previously, that's also a Mayweather tactic. He does that quite a lot. So, yeah, anybody who doubts that Vladimir is doing that, you saw all the shenanigans he pulled before the first fight. And that's when he didn't know that Tyson Fury could beat him. He might have suspected, he might have been concerned about Tyson. And in fact, considering all the shenanigans he pulled, he definitely was concerned about Tyson Fury. But now he knows that Tyson Fury can beat him. So he's going to try whatever shenanigans he can get away with again. And I think that that's what this is. I am concerned about Fury, though. I saw him at ringside at the Eubank Jr. Nick Blackwell fight, and he looked heavy. He looked like he put on a lot of weight. And training camps are not supposed to be a fitness camp. It's supposed to be you working on your technique. You're supposed to stay in shape year round. And this is one of the reasons why I personally don't think, and many other people don't think, that Tyson Fury is going to be around at the top level for that long. Because he don't like living the life. He don't like living the Spartan lifestyle of a boxer. He loves fighting. We know that. Tyson Fury loves fighting. But I don't think he really loves training. And he don't love the athlete lifestyle. And that's the impression I get. So I am concerned about that. I know he's all, he's quite truculent about the whole situation. But I don't know, man. I'd really like to see him in shape already, And his back injury as well. I don't know about that. And if some people think this Klitschko fight just won't happen, that Vladimir is dragging his feet because the fight is not going to take place, he don't fancy it or whatever, or he's not looking good in training himself. That's a possibility, but I tend to think that the fight will go ahead, but Vladimir is just dragging it out to try and get Tyson Fury to let himself go and get out of shape. If the rematch goes ahead, who are you guys going to pick? I've seen a few people say they think Vladimir is going to beat him second time round. And as I say, with Tyson Fury's fitness the way it is and him putting on weight and doing all this type of stuff, you never know. You never know. It will be sad, but all that good work that Tyson Fury has put in the first time around in those very difficult circumstances where the Klitschko team was pulling all these shenanigans, second time around, the the way the fight is gonna be set up will be a bit more in Tyson Fury's favor. I've heard Peter Fury talking about this, saying that the canvas is gonna be a normal canvas. It ain't gonna be no spongy business that Klitschko tried to come with last time. The gloves are gonna be whatever gloves Tyson Fury wants to wear, etc., etc. And but one thing Peter Fury did say though, he said next time Tyson Fury's not gonna be drained. He said Tyson Fury shed a massive amount of weight in a short space of time, in a relatively short space of time for the first fight. And he said that's why Tyson Fury wasn't as strong as he normally is. That's why he wasn't hitting as hard as he normally does. He says this time it's not going to be like that. But again, judging by the way he looked ringside for Eubank Jr. versus Blackwell, I'm not so sure about that, Peter Fury. He did not look in great shape to me. He looked like he put on a lot of weight. You could tell by just the size of his neck. It was different than normal. So, yeah, anyway, folks, let me know what you think about this whole situation with the Klitschko rematch. Will it go ahead? Won't it go ahead? How will all these factors play into the fight? Will if the fight takes place in the UK or Germany, will that make a difference? Will that spook Vladimir Klitschko? Will it help Tyson Fury? Will it make Tyson Fury more complacent? Let me know what you think about everything I've raised in this video. All right? It's your boy Hatman. I'm out.